Hey, Mortgage Coach community, Dave Savage here, and today I am interviewing Jim Wrigley. What's up, Jim Wrigley?
Dave, how are you doing?
Doing good. So I am super excited. I'm interviewing someone that I get to talk to every day. Jim is the leader of the Mortgage Coach sales organization. So he brings in all the new lenders, all the new brands, people within our organization report to him, help make Mortgage Coach bigger and better. Jim is also the author of Ready, Set, Sell: How to Turn Your Prospects into Paychecks. So he's an author, and we're going to talk about Jim's book, why he wrote this book, and by the way, what in this book can help you as a mortgage professional turn more prospects into paychecks. So stay tuned. So Jim, I mean, what's up? Why'd you write the book?
So it's a great question. I get it all the time. I did not write it as a bestseller, and Dave, I'm happy to tell you, or maybe unhappy to tell you, that it's not something that you're going to find on the New York Times bestseller list. It is something that you can find on Amazon. You can go Jim Wrigley, spelled just like the chewing gum, or the title of the book, Ready, Set, Sell. You can find it there. But the reason I bought the book is I believe there's some simple things that people can do to make more money and literally turn their prospects into paychecks. And in fact, the person who assisted me in writing the book said, "Isn't that, Jim, what you do in the end? You take your prospects and you turn them into money." And that's something that's just powerful to me. So I wrote the book to help other people be successful at doing this. And there's some really key ways that I think we can make that happen for loan officers.
Well, I am looking forward to interviewing you in a few weeks. So if you're watching this, I'm going to be interviewing Jim as the author of the book, and I promise you, this book will not only help you with prospects, borrowers. It's going to help you with realtors. It's going to help you be more effective as a sales professional. And obviously, Jim's on the mortgage coach team, so I believe that pretty heavily to have the relationship that we do. So Jim, there's a chapter in the book that I particularly like because it talks about how, the best way to get better yourself is to teach, coach, and mentor other people. So if you could, you're talking to branch managers, you're talking to loan officers, they're probably already using Mortgage Coach, although some of them might not be. But help us with that lesson. Tell us what we should do and why we should be coaches and mentors to be better ourselves.
Perfect. Well, one thing I'll tell you, Dave, and it's interesting, there are no chapters in my book, believe it or not.
Oh, that's
There
right.
are
That's right.
there are chapters technically, but I call them acts. And the word act is to denote action, meaning do not, and this is just advice I would give everybody, do not read a book to get the knowledge to put in your head and to do nothing with it. If you're going to take knowledge from a book or learn from something, take the knowledge in and then put it back out there. So my chapters are called acts. And I don't know right off the top of my head exactly what act is called Teaching is Twice Learned, but one of the actions, or in your vernacular, chapters in my book, is Teaching is Twice Learned. And so one of the things that I would encourage everybody to do is to find somebody that they can teach what they're doing. What is it that makes you successful? Because if you will teach somebody else how you're being successful, it's amazing how that will actually make you more successful. And it's kind of the reverse on what a lot of what you can do for you, what can you do for other people, right? And so teaching is twice learned, and I think there's a great opportunity with Mortgage Coach for all of the folks that are using Mortgage Coach right now to say, look to their left, look to their right, and say, hey, who is not using Mortgage Coach, and what can I show them to use Mortgage Coach, which will make them a better loan officer. So that's the
Yeah.
notion of the book.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. So think about this. If you are on this call and you've created 50 or more total cost analysis, no better way for you to get more value from Mortgage Coach than to bring someone up to speed. And we have hundreds of loan officers that have created hundreds of total cost analysis. We have over 500 loan officers that have created over 1,000 Mortgage Coach reports. And so, my shout out to all of you, best way for you to get better, especially during this holiday season, it's to mentor someone else. Find someone in your team. They might have Mortgage Coach, but they're not using it with realtors. They might be providing a total cost analysis when they get rate shopped, but they're not giving it to every single family that they serve. Or you know what? Maybe they just haven't even signed up yet. They're not on the Mortgage Coach team. I would I would put that out there. If you want to get better, there's no better time than between now and the end of the year to mentor someone, be an accountability to someone, accountability partner to someone, be a coach, be a mentor. Jim, I mean, I love keeping these things to quick hits. Any other advice you have for the mortgage coach community when it comes to that act that you have?
Well, I would just say go find someone that you can help. And I'll just tell a story and we'll kind of end on that note. We had someone that did this the other day, and we had 4 people call up and say, this one person uses Mortgage Coach, and he told me about it, and I liked what I heard, and now we wanted to sign up. And it was funny. Those 4 people were so excited to get going on Mortgage Coach that they actually chased me down, meaning they sent an email in, we need to sign up. And I didn't get back to them the same day. I mean, by the end of the day, they're like, hey, we haven't heard anything. That's really when you're coaching somebody else, when you can get them so excited to get signed up that they're chasing down somebody to get going. And again, when I use the word sign up, it's not about signing up. It's about using it. It's about doing something different, learning something different, helping other people. The reward that you will get when you lead others to Mortgage Coach will return to you in many, many ways that you will really enjoy. You don't have to be a bestseller. This book right here, I've got it right here. I'm going to do a little plug. It's not a bestseller, but it has helped a lot of people, and nothing makes me happier. So if you can have that same good feeling, please go find someone else who could use Mortgage Coach, benefit from it, introduce it to them, and we'll get them started. That's all I've got.
So here's the thought. Right now, down below, there's a link to a LinkedIn article that Jim and I wrote together. It's got my name on it, but we wrote it together. That is, if you want to sign up now, click on this not YouTube, this LinkedIn article, and you can sign up now. You can get a demo. You can watch a recording to a demo. And then, by the way, if you're a Mortgage Coach member and you just want to get better, we put a couple of what I think are the best, all-time best training calls in that. So there's a link below. If you want to buy Jim's book, link below. And if you are watching this and it's past the time that I did the interview with Jim, I'm going to put a link to that below too. So you've got some things to take to the next step. And so please, if you got value from this, you're in YouTube, like it and share it. You want to take your game to the next level. It really comes down to how many people are you going to help go to the next level. So please play this forward. Hey, Jim, thanks for doing this call, and thanks for everything you do to grow the Mortgage Coach mission.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Dave. We'll talk to you later.
Take care.